Artificial intelligence isn't just changing how we work. It's changing how productive we can become. For decades, productivity advice has focused on working harder, managing your time better, or finding ways to stay motivated. While those ideas still matter, today's most successful professionals are approaching productivity differently. Instead of relying on motivation, they're building systems. More specifically, they're building AI productivity systems. These systems allow them to complete repetitive work faster, stay organized, reduce mental overload, and spend more time on the work that actually creates value. The reality is that everyone gets the same 24 hours in a day. The difference isn't time. The difference is how that time is used. Think about your average workday. How much time do you spend writing emails, organizing files, taking meeting notes, searching for information, creating reports, formatting documents, scheduling tasks, researching topics? Now imagine if each of those tasks took just a little less time. 5 minutes saved here, 10 minutes saved there, 15 minutes on another task. Those small improvements quickly become hours every single week. That's exactly where artificial intelligence becomes incredibly powerful. AI isn't here to replace professionals. It's here to eliminate unnecessary work. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing productivity means doing more work. It doesn't. Real productivity means producing better results with less wasted effort. That's why systems are so important. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel energized. Other days you don't. If your productivity depends entirely on motivation, your results will constantly fluctuate. Systems don't rely on motivation. They create consistency. Imagine you receive dozens of emails every day. Instead of writing every response from scratch, AI can help generate a professional first draft. You review it, personalize it, check the facts, send it. Instead of spending 15 minutes on each email, maybe you spend 5. Now multiply that across an entire week. Or imagine you're leaving a meeting. Instead of manually writing pages of notes, AI summarizes the discussion, identifies action items, and organizes next steps. Instead of sorting through dozens of pages later, everything is already structured for you. That's not replacing your thinking. That's removing unnecessary administrative work. One of the easiest ways to build your own AI productivity system is by following 5 simple stages. The first stage is capture. Everyday information comes at you from every direction. Emails, messages, phone calls, meetings, ideas, documents, requests. Trying to remember everything places unnecessary pressure on your brain. Instead, capture everything. Use digital notes, voice recordings, AI meeting assistants, task managers. Get information out of your head and into a trusted system. The second stage is organization. Captured information without structure quickly becomes digital clutter. This is where AI becomes incredibly useful. It can categorize documents, group similar ideas, organize notes, prioritize tasks, create summaries. Instead of spending time manually organizing everything, AI helps create order almost instantly. The third stage is automation. This is where many professionals experience their biggest productivity gains. Think about every repetitive task you perform each week. Writing recurring emails, creating meeting agendas, summarizing documents, preparing reports, researching background information, creating presentation outlines. Many of these tasks can be accelerated with AI. The goal isn't to automate everything. It's to automate the repetitive work so you can spend more energy solving important problems. The fourth stage is execution. This is where you actually complete meaningful work. AI becomes your assistant rather than your replacement. Need ideas? AI can brainstorm. Need structure? AI can organize. Need clarity? AI can simplify complex information. But the final decisions remain yours. Your experience, your judgment, your creativity, your expertise. Those are still incredibly valuable. Finally comes improvement. This might be the most overlooked stage of productivity. Successful professionals regularly ask themselves simple questions. What slowed me down this week? Which task felt repetitive? Where did I waste time? Could AI have helped? Every improvement you make compounds over time. Saving 10 minutes today may not seem significant. Saving 10 minutes every day for an entire year becomes an enormous competitive advantage. Another mistake people make is downloading dozens of AI tools. They think more tools automatically mean more productivity. Usually the opposite happens. They spend more time learning software than actually getting work done. A better strategy is choosing a small number of tools that solve your biggest problems exceptionally well. Master those first. Then expand only when necessary. Remember, productivity isn't about collecting tools. It's about building systems. Another important point is that AI doesn't remove the need for critical thinking. It actually makes critical thinking even more valuable. AI can generate information. You decide whether it's accurate. AI can write a proposal. You decide whether it reflects your goals. AI can summarize research. You determine whether the conclusions make sense. Professionals who combine AI with strong human judgment will continue to outperform those who rely entirely on either one. This becomes even more important for remote professionals. When you work remotely, your results matter more than your activity. Managers aren't watching every minute of your day. They're evaluating outcomes. Can you deliver quality work? Can you solve problems independently? Can you communicate clearly? Can you stay organized? AI productivity systems help answer yes to all those questions. They're not shortcuts. They're force multipliers. Imagine saving just 1 hour every workday. That's 5 hours every week. Around 20 hours every month. More than 250 hours every year. Now, ask yourself this. What could you accomplish with an extra 250 hours? You could complete certifications, build a portfolio, improve your LinkedIn profile, practice interviews, learn another digital skill, apply for better jobs, launch a side business, read more books, spend more time with family, exercise consistently. The possibilities become enormous. That's why productivity isn't really about saving time. It's about creating opportunities. The future workplace will reward professionals who consistently improve the way they work. Companies value employees who can produce exceptional results efficiently, not because they're working 20 hours a day, but because they've built systems that allow them to focus on what matters most. Artificial intelligence is one of the greatest productivity tools we've ever had. But like every tool, its value depends on how you use it. Don't try to automate everything overnight. Start with one task. Improve one workflow. Save 1 hour. Then repeat the process again next week. Over time, you'll build an entire productivity system that works for you instead of against you. The professionals who thrive over the next decade won't necessarily be the smartest. They'll be the ones who continuously improve, who stay curious, who embrace technology without becoming dependent on it, who use AI to enhance their skills rather than replace them. Your goal isn't to work harder. Your goal is to build a smarter way of working. Because when you build better systems, better results become inevitable. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe for more practical advice on AI, remote work, digital skills, and career development. Leave a comment below and tell me one repetitive task you'd love to automate with AI. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.